This video is going to explain how to make a hook with a dimension as you can see on this drawing. You can find this drawing from week 7 CAD exercise. You need to follow most of the dimensions given by this drawing, apart from the area here between the body of the hook and the upper part. This is the place. The second place is here, the end of the hook. You need to follow the other dimensions showing on this drawing so as you can have a right hook for your CAD assignment. Okay, let's start the solid edge. Once you start solid edge, you would have the environment like this. We use extrude command and select the reference plane. Use circle by center point command to draw circle for the upper part. That is 20. Move your mouse away and type in the radius of 6 because the diameter is 12, and press enter and move back to the center. Click. Right, and close sketch. Make sure you choose this symmetric extent. The extension length is 17. And finish. We do this again for the lower part. Click. This time we need to use a straight line. Move to the edge, and when cross appears downwards, click and downwards, 25, and click, drag away, 20, return, click, drag up. When you see the cross, click, right click, and change to tangent arc command. Move to the first line. Once highlighted end point, click, go along with the path, highlight the end, the third line, click. When the end point appears, then you close sketch. You can extend it to the dimension on the drawing, which is 10. Enter, finish. Right. Once you finish this part, the next is to draw the body of the hook first. And to do that, we need a sweep command. Okay, we need to use single pass and cross section. Click OK. And click on the front plane. Right, you can hold the Shift and Control key, move it a bit up, give it some space. Use a center circle by center point command and move your mouse to the vertical line, move down somewhere here when the mouse is aligned with the vertical line. Click, drag away, type 90 as the radius on the drawing is 45. Right, and right click, click on the smart dimension. Just make sure this is 90. Okay. Now we go to distance between the center of this circle and the line of horizontal line, and click and drag horizontally. Click. Dimension here is 74. Right. Now we need to draw lines for get the right angle of the circle. So we go center, so go to the edge of the circle, and then you get the center, access to the center. Then you can click and go out and click again. Right click. You can use angle between this one and the vertical. Click, that is 25. Enter, and this line and this line. Click, and then 35. Now we can use trim, mirror this one, use construction to turn this construction line, and close sketch. Okay. Finish the sketch of the path and move to the step of the cross section. And click on this drop-down menu to select plane normal to curve. Then you move to the curve, click and drag away to the end of the curve, click. Here is the place where you need to draw the egg shape as the cross section of the body of the hook. We circle by center point, move to the place around this area, the distance above this point, and align and click. Then you drag it away and enter 14 as the diameter. And that's for large circle. For the smaller circle, it's 10 diameter, 5 is the radius. Press enter and move your mouse close to this area. And once it's on the center, is on the vertical line, click, right click. Next is to set the distance between, this is come out, between the end of this and end of the path and the center of here, because we're going to touch this point with this point, so we have to put 7 in. And then we do set the distance between this one and this one to the edge, click. That distance is 8. Right. Next is to double check the diameter of these two circles. Use distance, smart dimension, 10, click, 14, that's fine. Now we can use a straight line to draw lines between these two. So move to the circle, click, drag it down, and to this circle until 2 indicator appears. The second one is tangent, click, and right click. Do the same for the other side, click, click, right click. Now we can trim lines. And get the final shape. All right, and just close sketch. So you can see you have a path, you have the cross section. You need to click on the path here once. Then you can click on finish. Click on finish, the body part is done. The following step is to create this part. Right, we use this sweep protrusion again. But this time we need to use the multiple paths and cross section because we have 2 cross sections. Click on OK. Here we need to use this coincident plane, make sure that is selected. Click, and then we use the tangent arc to draw a line between the middle of this point and this part. As we mentioned before, there's no specific dimension required for this area. You can define your own dimension as long as the shape looks okay. Click. And so the path is done. Close sketch. Right. The next step is to move to click on finish here to move to the cross section. Next, click. Here, we need to make sure to click on the select from sketch or part edges. And here, we make sure to click on the loop. Right. Before we actually select the cross section, you need to hold Shift and right mouse key. Make sure the mouse is outside of the reference plane and the body of the. Then you can see both areas clearly. Now you can move your mouse close to this area. Don't click. And you can see until there's a spot, orange spots here, and click, then you can move to this side. You can see the spots could be anywhere, but choose the one close, the first one, close to this one, with the shortest green line. And also, all circles are selected like this, and click. And if you click on preview, you'll see that is made. And click on finish. The last step is to make the end of this one. So we use the same command, slip protrusion, and we use a multiple cross-section as well, because we have other cross-section here. It's different. Click on the coincident plane to draw path first. Shift or Control key, move up. Draw tangent arc from here to anywhere you think is appropriate. Again, this dimension is not required. It's free to you to decide. Click close sketch. So once you get this point, you finish the path. Click on finish, click on next. On the drop-down menu, we need to choose plane normal to curve so as we can draw a profile on the plane. So click this one and click on the path. So move your mouse to the end of the path. So on this area, we need to use a circle by center point and move to the center here and drag away to have a 5. Enter. This is the end profile of the hook. Click close sketch. Right. Now you need to actually hold the Shift key and the right mouse key. Make sure your mouse is not in this area. It has to be outside this area so as you can move this way. Right. When you see it clearly, click on finish. Right. You click on this drop-down menu. Use a select sketch O part edge. You can move to this one and you see the edge is selected. Click on preview and click on finish. Now you have the whole hook is completed. Apart from that, you need to add appropriate chamfer and rounds so as you can use that one for your CAD assignment. That's it for this video.